Alright, hello, welcome back. Now, we have some new Sonic Movie 3 concept art that's been found, which reveals a lot of interesting and deleted scenes and different paths that the film was going to go down. This video is just one going through the concept art and what everything's been revealed and what, the stuff was going down. So this isn't actually like a big theory thing, although I do have a video with all of this concept art and theories on the way. That is happening. This is just a video going through the concept art. Now, this was found by Cybrid101 on Twitter, who said, "Yo, Tacit Science Studio dropped more concept art for Sonic Movie 3. I need an official art book, bro. Look at this." And they dropped a link to a site from this studio where they actually talked a little bit about what was going on, which I'm going to read to you now. It says, "Hello, everyone. We are here. We are a studio. In 2022, we were invited by Jeff Fowler, the director of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, to participate in the early concept design work of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It is an honor to participate in this series of movies again. This time we are mainly responsible for the drawing of some keyframes and some character modeling. The keyframe concept map helps to establish the tone style of the film and can also assist in guiding the work of visual effects. Some keyframes also need to design specific scene details. The character modeling is mainly based on the performance photos of Dr. Eggman, Jim Carrey, exploring humorous makeup and costume designs suitable for matching animated characters. Here are some of our team's keyframe concept map results. Thank you for your support." And now I've read this out, I am quickly going to say, spoiler warning ahead. These concept art images do include spoilers for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So if you haven't seen it, you definitely should. Watch it. And now let's look at these photos. And now we're here. We're looking at the concept art photos here from Tacit Science Studio. They posted like 16 of these bad boys to go through in the first one. We're getting a lot right off the bat. This appears to be taking place in London due to the red telephone box being sat right here. That's kind of the big London hallmark. But there's French flags on their hats right here, which is a little confusing. I don't know why they're wearing those when they're in the UK. Look at the buildings. Look at that. I'm very sure it's the UK. Now, this was pointed out to me by Cabinets, who said that this could have been some sort of Silver reference. If you'll remember that this is like a whole Meteor Smash thing. This could have been a reference to that, which would have been really cool to see them reference Silver. They could have brought him in. That's all I'm saying. They could have brought him into the film. The next concept art image is this one, which I don't even know what's going on here. There appears to be some sort of like sand falling everywhere and like these little towered structures. There's like little windmill things. They're all being flown away. Knuckles has scorpions on him for some reason. He's got scorpions all over him. Sonic seems kind of fine and happy, and Tails is trying to fly them all away from the situation before, I don't know, they die. And it seems like he's having a bit of trouble considering holding onto Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. The next image is this one right here, which has already been revealed. We've seen it before, but I actually haven't discussed this image before. Wow. What the hell is going on in this image right here? Super Shadow is punching Super Sonic, and it's actually hitting the Earth this time. It wasn't the moon. They didn't scare it off course. Apparently, it was actually going to hit the Earth. That was concepted at some point. What? How would this have happened? What would have changed? I saw people say that this could have been time travel, and they might have introduced time travel in here, which basically could have meant Silver could have been possible if they introduced time travel. That's all I'm saying. The next image is this one, which is a little image of Gerald and Robotnik fighting each other actually on there, and it's still hitting the Earth. We can see Super Sonic and Super Shadow fighting back here. They're fighting right back here, right, which is basically where the last image took place. So I'm guessing this would have been something that like they flicked between scenes to kind of show what's going on. Time travel probably would have been implemented with these big massive computer things over here, I imagine. That's probably what would have happened, and I don't think maybe the Earth would have stayed blown up. I don't know. Who knows? The next image is one of Maria and Shadow. We've seen this before. It's already been revealed. And the next image to look at is right here. Oh my god. So there's some sort of Robotniks with like trumpets in the back. Robotnik with this incredibly cool armor. Them little like Greek gods holding his little Robotnik machines. And Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic was with him right here this whole time. And there's like some sort of dystopian world background going on here. I've got theories for days, which I will talk about later on. But this is insane. I don't know if this would have been a post-credit scene or some scene in the actual film. Mind-blowing. Absolutely crazy. The next photo is also spoiler-related, as it shows Amy and some sort of big, massive, like, Eggman robot, I guess. And again, this is a sort of dystopian background right here. If this was concepted for the actual film or credits, I'm not 100% sure. But Amy, right here, on top of some sort of robot. I'm guessing originally Metal Sonic would be introduced some other time, and Amy would be introduced fighting this big robot that would save Sonic, ultimately. They still had this route of Amy saving Sonic, though. That was always going to happen at some point. Just, it changed. So it wasn't this big robot. It was Metal Sonic, but seeing them in concept art form is beautiful. They look really good. The next image is this one. We've already seen it. It's Robotnik and Gerald kind of doing some crazy fighting and gun, as you can see by the logo back there. There's fire, there's explosions, there's people falling. It's chaos. The next image here is very strange. Will Ferrell's on the screen. Will Ferrell's here. I don't know why Will Ferrell was here, but it turns out he was going to be in the film at some point. He was concepted. This is obviously, instead of like the little romance show that Eggman was watching, it's Will Ferrell, and they were doing some sort of thing here, whatever that seems to be. But either way, this scene kind of stayed the same apart from Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell was going to be in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and they cut him out. The next image we've seen is Maria and Shadow. They're overlooking Earth, so it seems that this was actually going to take place in space. I don't want to go into the logistics of how Maria is able to breathe in space. Let's not think about that too hard. The next one is all of them at the Chow Cafe, and strangely enough, they seem to hate it. They seem to hate the Chow Cafe, which is weird, because Tails absolutely loved this place, but judging by this image, he doesn't like it too much. Sonic doesn't like it, Knuckles doesn't like it. It doesn't even seem like Commander Walters really likes it that much. I don't know why he looks like that. They all seem to look really miserable and angry, but Knuckles is eating cake. Knuckles is eating chow cake, that's kind of in his character. I kind of like that for him. And the next image is like, I'm guessing this is when they all spend a little bit of nice time together before Gunn eventually comes and gets them and says, hey, we need Team Sonic, can they come help? I'm guessing that's what this scene would have been, or maybe afterwards. Maybe this is like the end of the film. They were going to have a nice little campfire together and chill. It looks really nice. This is something really wholesome. I love to see it. Even Ozzy's there as well. Oh, it's peak. Next image is one of the black hole scene, which looks insane. This looks absolutely crazy. This is so beautiful. Honestly, all of these concept arts I could get framed. They look really good. It's honestly, I kind of like the camera work for some of these. I wish we got a shot that looked like this. That would have been really cool to see. But it seemed the idea stayed the same, of Knuckles holding onto it with his teeth, and then I'm guessing they'd get saved by a ring here. Next image we've seen, it's them actually in Mexico for some reason, and Eggman's just chilling, watching TV. Watching some sort of, I don't even know really what's going on there. It looks like that might be Will Ferrell, but I don't know if I'm going insane. Next image. Oh my god. What the hell is happening here? Something absolutely crazy is going on here. I don't even know how to describe what's happening right here. There's a whole completely like different path they would have gone down with this film, which I will have a video out about. I'm working on a video about that right now. Insane stuff going on here. This is what is happening. If you have any ideas, comment them. I'm interested. And then we have this concept art image, which is Gerald and Shadow right here. They're stood looking in some big Coliseum looking place, and Robotnik and Sonic are tied up together. I'm guessing this would be the scene where Gerald is like, hey, I'm your grandpa, you know, we're related to each other, and he'd save Robotnik and screw over Sonic. Sonic would probably still be stuck there, but Sonic seems pretty surprised at the sight of Shadow. This all looks beautiful. This is all peak, and these are all of the concept art images that they have posted. So thank you to Cybrid101 on Twitter for finding this. Thank you to you for watching. Like and subscribe is on the #1 Sonic movie news source. That is proven fact, by the way. That is a proven one. Also, comment down below your favorite concept art image. I want to know what your favorite image is. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe is on the #1 Sonic movie news source. That is proven fact, by the way. That is a proven one, and I will see you in a bit. Good.